Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Those on. Damn it.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. W
Not too bad there, Martins. Yeah, I think it's Davis, the unit from Davis Monthan might be there, or a guard unit, but yeah. They, sent the A10s back over to the desert and used them again. Been there, done that. They definitely are built for that type of engagement, so I saw that as well, and I thought that was pretty funny that, you know, they're like, we're going to retire it, and then it was, oh, yep, they're over there now. We're just going to use them. So, yeah, they definitely did. Definitely did. It wasn't my old unit, it was definitely a unit out of Texas, I believe. Good for them. Getting to use them anyway. You know? Use them for what they were made for. Yeah. Desert warfare is what this thing was pretty much built for, and we do have them. They were supposed to phase them out actually in this coming year. I guess they've changed their mind on that because the F-35 was supposed to replace this, the F-35, and it cannot do what this thing can do. No other fighter can. It's just this thing was built for a specific purpose, and it does it. But they were supposed to phase them out for the F-35s. I don't think that's going to end up happening, obviously. So, yeah, they're just out there doing the thing, which is cool because, like I said, I've been there. We were in Turkey, flying into Syria, doing our stuff, and been to Afghanistan, doing it there, and you know, it works as long as you have some sort of coverage, you know, if there's any cap in the area. But if there's no air threat via SAM or, yeah, we actually when we deployed to Turkey, we flew out of Turkey into Syria. I don't know where they are now because I'm not in that loop anymore, but that's where we flew out of. So there's a good chance they might be in Turkey, flying out of there into Syria. Who knows though? They could have a dirt runway somewhere with these things and be hoofing it in tents. It's hard to know exactly where they're going to be flying out of and stuff because it's ever changing, and I don't even know if Incirlik allows us to be there anymore. On top of that, so it's ever changing. But that's where we went out of, was Incirlik. Air superiority of Russia. I don't think we're allowed to go in. So there's no fly zones for places like that, and also like when we were coming off the desert, you know, there were a lot of no-fly zones over the general population. If it's a war zone, you're not allowed to fly over it, basically. So if Russia, for us, is not NATO, and if we were to fly into Russia, it would definitely cause a war. So I would think that would be a war zone type situation. If they were to push Russia out of Ukraine, it would be all of us. It would be, hopefully, England and all the NATO countries would pitch in. Oh shit, the Warthog project. What's up? With a 37 party. Yikes. But I would think if it were to pop off, you know, I think it'll be a little bit of everybody. The Warthog project, my brother This can't be the same one from YouTube, huh? But doable. Oh, yeah, it's doable. Yeah, Russia's technology is a little more outdated than ours. We come with Brit. I'm about to send mine down the range. Well, if I don't get shot down, obviously. I appreciate the raid. That's awesome, man. Yeah, me and Martin's just talking about general scenarios, and he was talking about how he saw the 10s in the news recently. And I was telling him probably which unit it was and where they were flying out of, because I did that myself. So, but good stuff, dude. Appreciate the raid. We are 21 miles from our intended target down here. I'll go ahead and give you a bird's eye. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got a visual. I'll try and get a CBU 105 off, like right here. Get rid of some of that radar stuff. A lot of targets down there. Big. This whole thing, you can see artillery shooting right now, actually. Right there, you can see the smoke coming up. This is like a foreign enemy or a foreign army has moved in, you know, and tried to take over somewhere. He's got artillery down there firing, and we got to go back in there and get it. Problem is, there's a lot of bad guys down there. So, we're going to do our best here. It's pretty heavy down there. A lot of stuff. So if I were to like zoom out, all this across here, all bad guys, all AAA. No SAMs, but all AAA to include flak. So even at 11,000 feet, we're not safe. CBUs. I agree. You're actually 100% correct. We have CBU 105s loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and give those a drop on the way across. Come back, drop another one on the other side, and try and Maverick our way in there. Hopefully destroying enough AAA to be able to dive in. Now, I'm not counting on it, but we should get quite a few kills out of this. So we'll have a little cam going. We're about to start taking flak fire here shortly. This is my own server. It's up and live. I just fly it, you know. I put a bunch of stuff in here. You know, bunch of targets, groups, stuff like that for any kind of airplane, air targets, refuelers. There's no danger to you except for on the ground. So it's pretty interesting little thing here, and we'll do our little thing here. We'll go fly in there and spread some freedom. Now your CBU 105 say align degrees. What that means is, it doesn't mean that the bomb itself is not aligned. It means that if you look at it right now, take my autopilot off, and I just wiggle my wings back and forth, they are now realigned. So if we look in our HUD here on the left side, we are 7 miles. We want to be underneath this second bar right here. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, it just goes to sleep. A little sleepy time, a little nap before the big drop. Let's reposition this. Okay. 5 miles. Hopefully we can make it across here. Like I said, a lot of flak. I designed this position to kind of come in with 2-3 aircraft, not just one. But I figured I had streamed in a couple days. I'd turn it on and see if I can't hit it alone here. Everything's set up and ready to go. I definitely don't have enough munitions to clear it, but I can hope that I can at least do some damage to it. So we're gonna go ahead and pickle one. One away.
Pull up.
He's got his targets down there, so I'm gonna go ahead and pickle another one over here. And one away. So we move our TGP, we get another point. That gives both those bombs there. There's every kind of flak down there. I put, oh, there it goes. I put all the artillery, all the flak down there. Yeah, I'm getting hit already. Jesus. All of it. Obviously, we're rocking the Punisher livery here. Looks like our CBUs are hitting right now. Hopefully my plane survives while we do that. Yeah. I didn't want to overfly it, but I was trying to get in here and knock out as much as I could. There we go. All right. Looks like we knocked out some stuff. Looks like our plane is clear on the MCP. Both engines are still running top notch. So we did take a hit left wing right there, and we're still being shot at, obviously, but we'll fly out a little ways, try it again. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything down there. So if I look down on the target here, looks like some, what is this? 57mm flax down here. I always forget what I put down here. I just load it up and kind of send it. But there's a little bit of everything. So go ahead and select our Mavericks. See if we can do a couple Maverick runs. Yeah, I would say so in real life. Absolutely, it's shredded enough to where one high G pull and she'd be gone, 100%. But the good thing is, yeah, free on, you just Google, you know, Punisher DCS A10 library. It's free on DCS website. Every library I use is a free library. What is going on there? Oof, that was strange. Yeah, every library I use is free, so I don't even think you can pay. Can you pay for libraries? I don't even know. But yeah. It's all free. It's all fun, you know. Obviously, it's not a milsim accurate library, but it's still fun. All right, let's get down on some of these radars here. This is what's hurting us the most, are these radars. And that artillery is back there shooting. So the artillery that's shooting in the background of that right there is actually firing on a town. And the goal here is to get there and destroy the artillery before it destroys the town, basically. So this should be a simple enough lineup here. Go Mavs. Go ahead and slave. Send her in. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the raid. Have a good one. See you next time. 7 miles. Got him off. Got that one off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn away here and let those hit. I don't want to get too close, so. Go on, altitude hold out here and let's watch some bombs. Okay, that's the first one. Second one. And third one. So we should be able to watch all these guys come in here. I think. Am I wrong? Oh, there's one up above it. Okay. Anyway. Yep, there's the ones in front of it. So, splash 1, 2, and 3. Got him off. Alright. Doing a quick spin around here. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. Let's give her the old once around the block. And go ahead and pull our TGP up here. Find a target with that. There it is. Going back in on zoom. We want to kill these radars. These radars are the ones that are helping the AAA target us. So again, I don't have enough munitions to clear this entire site by myself, but I'm gonna try. Coming around. Go and slaving that Maverick. I'm out of autopilot here. Leveling up. Zooming in on that Mav, and looks like a lock-in rifle. Alright, that one's off. He is good to do his own thing here. Oh, that's a Shoka. Go ahead and put that down. And come on, TG. Come on, Maverick. You're being a... There you go. A little close for my comfort, but trying to use the Maverick and TGP cameras to target these things, because you can't always come in, you know, HUD view only. So, and good shock on him down there. Nice. Yeah, as soon as you get a point mark on the TGP, make your maps away, come right back in, and slave him over. So, what we got left here? Looks like one Maverick left. Ooh, I'm getting flagged. Okay. Evasive maneuvers a little bit. Get some distance. Do not like me getting up in there close, do they? There is an ad starting in 2 minutes, just for you guys, a heads up. I can't turn them off. I wish I could, but just a heads up. Alright, zooming that TGP back out. Coming around. So we can kind of get a eyeball on something down there before we move in. I don't know, there should be some more artillery back there, but it's kind of hard to tell from this far away and without cheating on the A10 map. That's what I'm trying not to do, is cheat. So looks like we're back up. There they are. These guys need a GBU, but I just can't get that close. I can't overfly them yet. So we'll send them a Maverick and see how they handle it. And going to Mavcam. And then making it soy. Sending it down there. She's slaving across. And looks like we're in the money here. Rifle that guy off. Come back this way. Pull up a little bit and put her in that hole. Wait for that shack. Looks like he's 20 seconds out with that Maverick. Oh, we just lost our camera here. Shit. And it hit. Literally lose the camera and 2 seconds later the Maverick hits. Wow, what are the odds? Anyway. What do we got? We got GV-12s and rockets. We could avoid the flak and low fly in.
Warning, autopilot.
Problem is, I just don't think we're gonna do very well with that. But let's put some GBUs down. Let's see if we can get those down before they kill us. And if they do hit us, we'll do some mercy procedure stuff. Change setting. Auto lays on. 1-5. Malaise time. Save. Alright. Coming around. We're at 13,000 feet, so we might have a chance here. Might have a chance. And it looks like I only killed one of those down there. Here we go. How far out are we on this drop? At least more than 20 seconds, I would think. So it's only 5 miles. Shouldn't be a terribly long time. $20 seconds. There it is. Pip at the top there. 15, 14. And hopefully we're going fast enough to beat that flak, if there is any. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pickle. Yep, there's the flak.
Warning, autopilot.
Evasive shit here. At least make yourself a little bit not hittable. Still got that thing in the camera down there. It is lasing now, so that's a good shack. Big explosion. Nice. So we can fly over semi-safely here. Let's go ahead and drop our last one. Ooh, maybe. Maybe not. Jeez, they are relentless. What is shooting at me? These guys right here? Probably. Can't get on these guys. Now that we have them kind of in our sight down there, we know what we're looking for. We'll just come around and find them. There they are. Those guys are dead. These guys right here are the ones doing it, I think. Let's give you one of these. What do you think? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pickle out. No way we can go in with rockets or gun right now. Gosh. And we gotta go RTB real quick, do some rearm refuel, and then we'll be right back to here to finish destroying it. But we can get a good shack view here. We get some level flight, and we'll just go to bomb game. It is lasing, and they're shooting at me. Alright, so they are
Warning, autopilot.
actively shooting at me right now. TGP back to standby. Our HUD is soy. Go back to initial point here. Kutasi. Just gonna drop all my altitude, gain some speed, get out of here. Already wounded, so plenty of stuff to kill down there. I think we're gonna come in with 2 sets of 105s this time, so 4 total, and then rest Mavericks. It's Maverick hunting. Alright, so set that. Go here, we can get rid of these racks. So we'll pick that, and actually, I'll go ahead and show you down here. I'm going to select the 288 racks that are empty. Select rack at the top here. And then you just pickle it. So, pickle it. There we go. A little bit of weight saving. Just trying to get home here. Doesn't look like we have any fuel leaks or anything, which that's good. So, just ride her out. It's real time. And we cruise. It's only 30 miles, so it's not that terribly far away. Do. Just cruising. Any question from anyone though? You know, obviously, if that's the Warthog project guy, I think it is. He obviously has the king of all setups. So, but any questions, you know, I'll answer anything honestly. There's no dumb questions, in my opinion. A lot of people don't have the privilege of, you know, working with these aircraft, and I did for 10 years, so I know quite a bit about it. Went all over the world with it. But if that guy's got the full-on cockpit, dude, that would be amazing. 20 miles. I might have to look that guy up and give him a follow. let's see here. Oh, we're just cruising along with autopilot on, the beauty of it. Yeah, that's definitely him. Wow. That makes me feel privileged that that guy would follow me. Or raid me. Sorry, he didn't follow me, but raid me. That's ridiculous. Well, appreciate it though. Fellow hogs look out for hogs, you know? I know I'm not as interesting as an entire cockpit, but we make do with what we got, you know? We fly and blow stuff up just as equally, I feel. Pink. Alright, there we go. Turn that back on, zoom back in here. We'll go ahead and give it a little bit more. We'll do a little bit quicker descent here and kind of a fast landing. So get down and rearm real quick. So, looks like we're 12 miles out. If you look down here, you can see right here is your distance from your steer point selected. So, 12 miles, you could set a course if we wanted to. So the course, if you want to tell people you go to course, put it right on there, 243. So, there you go. And to do that, obviously, if you have waypoints in the game, you just go to your little knobby boo here and select it to steer. And you can cycle through your steer points with the steer switch here, or the one down here. There's two. One here, one up here. So, go ahead and start our descent. Back out of the throttle and just lose altitude here. Kind of fall out of the sky a little bit. Go ahead and full flap it so you don't forget. Hop in this Discord with these guys real quick into Panic's Discord, another streamer friend of mine.
I was hitting the promote. Okay.
What's up, guys?
But you
What's
can't,
up?
you can't move the stick while you're promoting because it will break the promote.
Gotcha. Okay, so then that's probably what was happening.
Yeah.
Did you see my
Yeah, it's
message?
healthy.
I did. So I added that file, like what Nasty was talking about,
Yeah.
and the black one came in, and so did the FedEx.
Okay.
The other one didn't come in that you grabbed today, the Punisher. So I got to figure out why that one's not showing. Maybe I didn't grab the actual file, the Punisher file, and put it in there, or maybe I mislabeled it or something like that. But yeah, I think I got them going.
Did you see my message right after that?
No, hold on.
You don't have to look at it. I mean,
Altitude.
so you know the Warthog Project guy from YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he just rated me with 40 viewers.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is.
I mean,
That's
they all
pretty huge from
they
him,
they obviously didn't stay, but like
yeah,
I was rated
that's
by
usually what
him.
happens.
That is
The actual
cool.
Warthog Project guy. That was kind of neat. I am heavily damaged here. I didn't even realize.
That is cool. I'm learning how to fly the Apache. Well, not fly. I'm learning how to be the gunner on the Apache.
I gotcha. Pretty fun.
It actually is way easier than the Warthog.
I told you, helicopters are fun, and there are other airframes that are easier to learn. Warthog can be difficult, but I just wanted to pop in here and say that. Like, that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah, bro. That's pretty cool, man. I've watched plenty of his videos.
Yeah,
Like, I'm astonished with the amount of time and years he's added to making that whole friggin' setup.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, I think I'm the only guy streaming 10s right now, so that's probably why he rated me. But like, that's pretty cool to have that anyway. But like I said, not a lot of his people stayed, but you know, that's on their own prerogative. They're more than welcome to do what they want. But he did still raid me.
I mean, that usually happens when
Yeah.
people raid.
Well, people watch who they want to watch, and if you
Yeah,
raid,
exactly.
you know, they
It's
kind
more of a courtesy. They stay for like a couple of seconds until the streamer stops, that rated you stops talking, and then they usually leave.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys
Good check.
have at it then. I'm in my thing. Went to artillery by myself, and I got all jacked up. So figured I'd pop in and see what you guys were up to.
I think getting the hang of it.
That's right. That's why I started playing the UH-60 with the guns, and because now I have the mod with it where I can do like missiles and stuff as well. So
Yeah, sorry about that. You usually want to
Yeah.
call out when you fire. I just did a maneuver, and a missile went to space, though.
Yeah, it's okay. I actually was
Unable to comply.
flying the rifle. I was flying the Hercules.
oh yeah.
So it's pretty simple to start up. I thought it was gonna be way more difficult.
No, it's super easy.
Yeah, it was starting up was easy. It's just nothing was bound.
You have to
Copy.
same thing with the UH-60. You have to bind pretty much everything.
How you like that maneuver?
Yeah, straight up, around and upside down, just to do a
Upside
complete-
down. Yeah, like a loop, but then like an inverted loop.
If you
just to do a
guys
180.
want to learn like the guns on it or whatever, we can do that if
Ye-
you want.
Absolutely.
I know
yeah,
Wing
that
said he
was-
wanted to,
yeah.
so
Yeah, I've been messing around with it. I've been doing. I've been playing a lot on the Faces of Death server,
yeah.
and a couple of those streamers there. Like they've been pretty
What's up,
rating
Borv?
me a lot and pretty supportive and all that. And I've been flying mostly air assaults with the Hind and and like cargo captures, because they have got like the script for the capture squads, and then you would
Mhm.
land on the airfield and drop them, and then in 2 minutes time or a minute of that they'll capture the base
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. And I also did from airfield to airfield with the C-130. I've also been trying to practice with the Moab as well, but like I've had a little bit of trouble with enemy air trying to intercept me. So,
Yeah, you're not the fastest thing out there, and you're not the smallest either. So
no,
you kind of got to be,
big
Yeah.
slow targets, just like in real life.
yep, you got to be semi-clear, pretty much. AAA is not really a threat, but air,
Nah.
it's that cap that gets you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've streamed. I haven't had time. Oh, Christmas time, man.
Oh no, yeah, I haven't
much
streamed in like
stuff to
4
do.
days. So, like I
Yeah.
I had to work this weekend, so we had drill this weekend, and like I said, we work 1 weekend a month, you know, and that was it. And it's hard to do anything and stream, and it's, you know, like you said, it's getting close to Christmas, and it just slims up a little bit.
Yep, that's the main thing right there. It's Christmas time. So it's extra hours, it's shopping, it's Christmas parties, it's Christmas events.
Oh, absolutely,
So
absolutely.
that's why I have not been able to stream. I definitely want to. I want to play. I want to learn.
I want to
but
fly so bad.
Yeah, I can't. So my cousin Wood is actually coming down to Florida for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so we'll be hanging out. Ooh,
He can make a cameo on your stream there.
Absolutely. I'll have him sit in on the A10 as I this guy's doing barrel
He's
rolls
gonna
in
see
the friggin-
he's gonna see your setup, and he's gonna want it.
Oh man, that's
Gonna
gonna
want
be
it.
great. I want to hear that. I want to hear that response. With, but it's definitely gonna be fun having him here.
Cool.
I actually thought I was gonna tell him to bring over his flights, his throttle, so that he can fly his F-16 here.
Yeah, you
Because
definitely
the
could.
thing is the same, right?
Or just bring the head and attach it to yours, you know.
No, I have the Thrustmaster. He has the
Right.
Yeah, I wish,
Yeah.
man. But this throttle is brand spanking new. The older Thrustmasters had that little nipple for the slew.
Yeah,
This one actually has a
like a
actual like
yeah, a switch
what you
almost.
call it. Yeah,
Like an
it
analog
has
stick.
Like yes, exactly what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It's just an analog stick, so it's way better, and it's brand new. So it's like I cannot tell the wife, "Hey, I want to get another throttle." Not after this $700 Wind Wing MIP system I just got.
Yeah, at
Yep.
least you didn't have to pay for the Apache. Yeah.
So Borb says, do you know if there's any way to make J dams more accurate? Because I swear I'm locked on a heat source, but every time it's off by a couple of feet.
Uh, JDAMs don't use heat sources as.
They use laser, don't they?
Yeah. No.
GPS, aren't they?
GPS.
GPS.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you run into that
But
issue,
but
Panic?
but you do. Yeah, but I'm saying they're not IR, so you just they don't need to be a heat source. But I
Refueling
guess it means
complete.
target.
Now, do you have to have the TGP constantly have eyes on the target in order for the J dam to hit the target, or is
No.
once you lock on?
Yeah. Once you pickle, it's fire and
It's
forget.
yeah. The coordinates are stored in the bomb, so once
Yeah.
you pickle it, it's fire and forget.
But there are, in certain modules, if you fire the laser before you like transfer the data or whatever, or it's more accurate with a laser squirt. Like for
Rearming
example, in
complete.
F-15, you fire the laser before you transfer the data to the bomb. It will be more accurate. Also, depending on what. So, another thing is your cursor or your like targeting pod will look at something, but it might just like look straight through it and then look at the ground behind it. So you
Yeah.
always kind of want to aim at like a wheel well or right below the vehicle. Is also depending on what angle you're coming across. But yeah, that's generally
I've
my
seen people
advice.
do that. Hit it right towards the bottom of, like, in between the wheels.
Yeah.
Never on the target itself.
Yeah, I got you, Boris. Sorry, but yeah, you wanna don't aim for like let's say the top of the cab or you know the what is it like the little leather thing on the back of a truck. Like you don't aim at that because it will like aim at the ground behind the target, so the bomb will miss. So you always kind of want to like below the front wheel or between the two wheels in the middle of the vehicle, low on the ground. Targets are to the right. Should still be able to slave now.
Now, so the A10, when you're looking at an object through your heads-up display, you could slave to that target. How would you do something similar to this? So, like right now, my sight is. Let me
Okay,
zoom
so
out.
what you want to do? It works with acquisition sources. So currently, what's your acquisition source? Let me see your weapon page. I need to see your weapon page.
Yep.
To the right. To the right. It's kind of like you need to lean left or whatever because I can't see the right corner of your weapon page. So your acquisition is T22, which is the one of the. You would slave to that. Now, if you want to slave to whatever you're looking, you want to do it the same way you slave to my sight. But you have to make your acquisition source a gunner helmet sight instead of pilot helmet sight.
Okay, so
Hit the acquisition button, and it should say GH
S. Yep.
Yeah, that's so now wherever you're gonna look, that's where it's gonna slave. Keep in mind, you need to hold your head still, otherwise it's just gonna keep tracking wherever you're looking.
Okay. So I don't have the that heads-up display yet.
Pull up.
Yeah,
Pull up.
well, you turn that back on, but press I on your keyboard or hit the
Okay.
button.
Yes. Okay. All right.
And then hit the slave button whenever you want to slave to something. that you're looking at.
Okay. So if I. Okay.
And you'll see the symbology that I would see. You see the little dots when you slave.
Yeah.
And you can keep that slaved until you see something if you like use your eyes. But most of the times you'll be using like waypoints or targets. If you
Yeah.
if you're using your eyeballs to find things, we're way too close and we're in trouble. So
Yeah. We just hovered over those targets behind us.
yeah.
That's what I was trying to get. I was trying to get a lock on, or at least a slave over to them before we over.
But what you can do, let's say you have it set to your gun or helmet set, and you see something while we're flying over it, you can like slave to it, have the laser turned on, store the target, and then
Yeah, like we just did before, hitting the pinky button.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, is there a radius on this camera where you know how the TGP can only go a certain amount before it's a gimbal problem? Can
Yeah,
this camera spin 360?
No, do you see the little box?
Yep.
That's your limit.
Okay.
The little
Yeah,
box
I'm
is
in.
the big box.
Yep.
All right, boys. I want to pop back over to my channel. You guys have fun.
Definitely.
Yeah,
bro.
copy that.
See you later. All right, going back to the artillery to try and clean up a little bit. We're going to try to come in with a 105 or 2 and put these guys down artillery-wise so we can come in with some Mavericks and kind of have more of a sense of security without the flak. And yeah, maybe take out the command buildings. So just gonna hold altitude. Obviously we don't have a bar or anything yet. So it says it's counting down up here 7 minutes. That's a rough estimate of how far away from the target we are. We should be able to see it in the TGP already. Go here and we slave it. Alright, here it is. Looks like the artillery in the back still firing on the town. Not good for the town. And that's the artillery shooting at us. So that's where we want that CV-105. It's right there. Drop it right in the middle of them. See if it takes them out. $30 miles. Almost 10,000 feet here. So our CB-105 just went to sleep. It says align degree on the white boxes, so you just gotta wiggle your wings back and forth, wake them back up basically. So. Is that a Choka? Down there? Can't tell. We're gonna drop that CB right on this ammo point. See if we can't get a dispersal hit. Flak, right? Oh, that was a tanker. Our tanker? No, that is not our tanker. Where's our tanker at? One there, and he is cross. We gotta hit the tanker by the time we get this done. Never hurts. And coming out of that autopilot, I'm gonna wake those CBUs up real quick. There they are. Keep climbing though. Gain a little bit of speed here, but keep climbing to like 15,000 just to keep that flak off of us. This plane's not the biggest fan of high altitudes, but do what you can, you know? Doesn't look like the flag is looking at us via the camera down here. We're still 19 miles away, so I don't even know if like the in-game flak will turn like towards you even. Yeah, that's a Shilka down there for sure. Just short of the flak guns. Should have a window. Oh, well, if they were awake, we would. Wake back up. We need you. There you go. We're still quite a ways out, so try and get to 15,000, like I said. Actually, I'm gonna drop this thing like right there. Shouldn't be an issue to get to 15,000, but we'll see. We didn't die on our last approach. That's a good sign. Oh, that Shoka's dead. So we're going straight up in the middle of this group here. TGP. It's plenty of altitude. 13 miles. And heading hold. Like 2 minutes out before we get a bar. It'll be a little second here. Be your V2 NC right here. Get a bar, and then it's your countdown for your bomb, obviously. So you'll get a little bar here. There'll be a box at the top of it and just a line. Once it gets out of that box and it's on that line, that is your drop window, basically. Which I think it's like 7 miles is your drop window. Yep, there it is. 10 miles actually. We got a little box, got a line. That's our drop window. So as soon as we pickle this first one, we need to line up on a second target. They pickled that one off. Ooh, excuse me. As soon as that arrow starts to drop, it's 7-ish miles, 6 miles. It's like those are filthy. Let's try this guy. See our arrow drop in there. Zoom out here. So we can go on to the next set of targets once we drop this. 5 miles, and go ahead and give it a manual release pickle. Oh no, they're
Warning,
asleep.
autopilot.
There they go. There it goes, pickle. Well, that one is fire and forget. Come back here, set one right there, and pickle. Double pickle. We're gonna roll out here. Go bomb gang. Those 105s are GPS, so you can drop those early. They are GPS guided. Don't have to worry about them. They're gonna take those points from that TGP that you gave them, and then they are going to drop right on it wherever you put those things down there. So probably just above the flak line here, so I think I'm okay. I think I have been wrong before. So there's our first one dropping down, and then here's our second one. Drop it now. Nope, I hear flak. Might just be the artillery guns going off. Anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, it's just the artillery. So that one's open. That one's open as well. 105s are extremely destructive. Front 105 is going after his targets. Very nice. Still a couple Shilkas down there, I think. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a bunch of AAA down there still, so we'll just equip the next two and come back in across their front here. Back. Right there. Swing across. Alright. I hear ya. So now, put one like right there. Yeah, let's put one right there. Looks like we are close to a launch window, or a drop window, sorry. Go ahead and give it a, up here in the top left here, 8 seconds is when you have your little window. 4, 3, 2, 1, and should get a manual release, and there it is, a pickle one.
Pull up, pull up.
Oof, there goes one. Anyway, back to our TGP. Let's find another group of targets here. Right there. Pickle 2. Rolling back up. And again, TGP will send those coordinates to that bomb. I can roll out. It knows where it's going. It's going to guide itself in. And there's one. And there's two. This one's dropping in a little bit quicker here. The other one. And that's going to explode, drop the bomblets down. They will come down, then they will initiate a radar, and then they will rocket back up in the air and then rocket back at the target. It's actually quite interesting how they do it. And there they go. Bomblets are blowing. Oh yeah. Comes the second set. Oh, those targets are already dead. Okay. Looks like we have at least 4 AAA targets still up, so let me try and find those here. Should've been losing it. Out of there. Slip down here. So, oh, that's why I couldn't see them, because they're trucks. And we're gonna maverick this guy here. So he's on a point mark. TGP's still up. So our targets are down, and we're just gonna dive bomb him, basically. So out of that throttle. Go to the Maverick. Make it soy. Go ahead and slave it over to that TGP target, and he's going to be looking directly at that truck as we dive in here. And a rifle. And rifle 2. Roll out with that. Let's see what happens. There's Shack 1. Shack 2. Right there. Cool. I think there was still some AAA alive. I just don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Shooting at me. Somewhere over the rainbow. Let's get something going here. Okay. Give it to me. No? No altitude hold, and there it is. Okay, we're gonna look back here. What was shooting at me? That guy shooting at me right there. Alright. Coming with some Mavericks here. Autopilot off. Oh, I see you. Back off that throttle. Go ahead and give him a slave over. Looks like he sees him. Rifle. Can always do a flyover here. Kind of have an idea how much we have left, but it is risky business. Yeah, it's that one. It's that other one that's shooting me. Yep. Damn. Alright, we still got our engines. That's all that matters. All we did was lose an MFD. Let's see if we can't. So what we'll do now is get rid of message here. I'm going to put Mav on this side as well. Put Mav down where message is. Copy. I gotcha. So we're going to go average soy, obviously. I'm going to reback that. Center it. TGP is selected. Oh, these guys are mean. This is where I die. 100%. This is definitely where I die. Got that guy pointed up. Go to Maverick. We slave him. Come on. And we shoot him out. And we roll. Alright, got him. I see the other ones that are shooting at me, so I kind of have an idea where those guys are. Jeez. Roll back to these guys here. Whee! Sketchy. Oh, they're Shokas, that's why. Shokas don't really miss that much. So, got him pointed back to Maverick. Slave it. Now, I can't see my TDP, so I'm hoping that this does his job here. Rifle, rolling. TGP, looks like Shack 1, Shack 2. We're still taking fire from somewhere. Getting raided by Mr. Private Panic. What a guy. What did we lose? We lost our kick you, so let's see where the damage is here. Oddly enough, that's the panel the kick you was in. So we are semi-wounded. We need to pull up our dismiss page here. So don't need stat page right now. We need dismiss though. So go to dismiss where stat is. We need rockets. And then we need the TGP back, obviously. So we're working off one screen down here. Appreciate the raid, brother. Always a delight. I'm getting my tail whooped out here by these guys. What's going on here? I don't know. Oh, head. I don't know what's still active down here. It's doing this shit to me. I know this guy's active. I can see him. Anyway, laser on. Rocket away. Check on that guy. Laser off. Ooh, excuse me.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Again, we're working off of one MFD here because I flew too close to the sun and got some fire. So I'm gonna jettison everything we got that we don't need. Alright, that's all gone. Looks like we are stuck, unfortunately, with guns, which is never a bad thing. 1,100 rounds of freedom coming in. Again, I think our engines are perfectly fine. No mechanical issues, just our KICU is out. A couple of other things, so that guy's on fire. Last little bump here. And yeah, you're gonna eat that.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Woo. Oh, hairy. A little hairy, but it's fun. Anyway, go ahead and trim our jet just a little bit here. Level out. Trim, 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 trim. Just to kind of give us a basis of level flight here. Coming around town. That throttle. Get a tighter turn when you're not in the throttle, by the way. I think we're going after the command building and the other helicopter on this little gun run. It's a little high of an angle of attack, so we can kind of bump
Pull
down.
up, pull up.
But obviously, clear as day here. Burst. We'll burst.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
No static choppers for you. Alright. It's the same little concept. You just roll out a little bit and roll back in. That guy didn't die. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh, really? Come back in here. And pull some altitude off of it here. I always forget there's a fuel tank in there. It makes for a big boom.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
A little bit squirrely, but ooh. Just take a round. Thought I heard a round. Go ahead and put that TGP to standby. Actually, let's just turn it off. Back to our dismiss page. We are good there. Honestly, since we turned the TGP off, we can pull up our TAD down here. We're operating on one screen, so gotta do what we gotta do. We were able to get the Mavericks off with one screen, so that it just worked out. It's always nice to have them on two separate, but
Pull up,
sometimes
pull
she
up.
don't work that way. I hear ya. I hear ya. Alright. Nice little approach here. Tightening up that shoot circle. Going to give her a little high end. Rounds up early.
Altitude,
Oh, big
altitude.
boom.
Pull up, pull up.
And got that one too. Couple
Pull up,
trucks.
pull up.
Radar. Little watchtowers. What we got left here? 400 rounds. Yeah, we're just gonna empty the mag obviously before we come back in there. those are gonna blow up, so they're all on fire. Rule of thumb is if it's on fire, it's dead. If it still shows a red tag, give it a minute, it'll die. A little hard pull.
Pull up, pull up.
Coming back in. Take out these watchtowers.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Alright. Sweet. What do we have? 4. I mean, could risk it with this guy. We shouldn't, but I think we can. The tanker. I just hate running them down. If I'm flying towards them, I'm good with it. But just running them down is kind of a pain. Because he's going 270. Yeah, I mean, running that guy's down is going to be a pain in the butt. So we're just going to RT beesies and deal with it later. Trim this thing out a little bit. And I'll set the autopilot, and while we're flying, I'm going to go grab a beverage, and I shall return here before we get to the airport. So, I know we're on an ad break, but give me just a second. Okay.
Warning, autopilot.
Well, my autopilot just kicked off. I think it did. Anyway, we're back. Sure did. Bam, 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 bam. Coming in for a landing. We are damaged. Took some rounds on the left side of the plane. We lost an MFD. Haven't lost an engine or anything, but basically we lost our KICU, so our left MFD is gone, and kind of winging it here with that. We finished off all the bad guys, what we had, and the one screen we had, but can only do so much, so it is what it is. Do so much with what you got, especially when you're all beat up, you know, and that area in my stream is, in my server, is made for 2 to 3 aircraft, not 1. So it's kind of difficult when you, hey, train, or a piece of water. What's that? Oh, that's a train. When you're pushing in as one solo dude, it's kind of hard to clean that up by yourself. It took us 2 trips, and you can't wipe it out in one go. Just too much stuff. The choo-choo down there. Choo-choo. Anyway, let's focus on this, I guess. We want to get crazy, we can go to big group. A little bit of a haul. If this one's 30, that one's 65 miles away compared to big group at 30. So we'll just go to big group, drop some more bombs and whatnots. See what we can do. Start our descent here, put her in path hold. Put that pip on the end of that runway. And right there. See if it holds. Should be good. Big part of this game is getting where you gotta go, so a lot of flying around, a lot of slow moments, but we'll get there. We'll land. I'll just select roll to another plane so it doesn't take so long to repair, and then we'll just get the landing out of the way. I do like to land and take off consistently, so back down throttle. Going ahead and putting flaps to the down position. Don't forget, when we get to the low enough airspeed, they will deploy on their own. It feels touchy. Just believing that speed. Nice and easy. We get to about 1,800 feet here, just kind of coasting. There it is. Gonna bleed our speed perfectly fine. Pull the nose up, pointed at the runway, and we wait it out. Rudders are working. Go ahead and put that gear down when we hit one. Nope, there go the flaps. Pip moved up. Point your nose down. Gear's coming down. We're at the edge of the runway. Nice and easy. Everyday stuff here. Oh, we lost radar too. The F down there means it's no worky.
Altitude, altitude.
Engines are still good though. Coming in. Some gas here. 130, 140 knots, nothing crazy. And kill it. And speed brakes. Perfect. Nose is down. Speed brakes are out. once we get close to this runway down here, we will go ahead and just, like I said, we're just going to select roll another plane because that repair takes like 170 seconds. I just don't want to sit here and wait on it. So, e-brakes coming in. Oh. Canopy's coming up. Alright. Select roll here. Get into another plane. Briefing, fly. Going after big group, we're going to do as much damage as we can. We're going to do some CCR and CCIP stuff. Go to cutoff, go to rearm, refuel. Let's do our usual 6 Maverick. We're going to change these to 105s, and then we're going to change the other ones to 97s. Do CCIP with those. So 97 bombs, 97. Can I not put clusters of them down here? I thought I could. Thinking you don't do that with GB12s. Yeah, it's all good. We can put more out here, so I can take off the pod, put a 97 out here, and take off the air-to-airs and put a 97 out here. So it's 4 97s and 2 105s. We could do 3 and 3, I guess. It would have to be 1, 2. My dogs are losing it. Then we'll keep some rockets down here. Can we do more? Can't do a turret there. So do Black Shark and high explosives.
Request rearming.
See what we can do with that, and then we'll start our startup run here. My dogs are driving my wife insane right now. Blaine? That's loud.
Rearming complete.
Alright, rearming's complete. Oh. Pitch sass. Where you at there? Like that. Oop. Turn that on. This is about to be done timing in here, so we want to go INS, alternate align, to fast align, just to be a little quicker. So. Was that APU gen? Cool, is that canopy? Go ahead and get this up for when we do a line here. And turn Mavericks on while we're waiting. And then again, we have CBUs and yeah. Put the flaps to maneuver. I'm specifically not turning this radio on because the tanker static is kind of annoying and I don't need it, so at the moment. It says nav ready 1472. You can go to nav, Iggy, steer point. Down here, steer point. We're going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, big group. And we need to switch our hood to nighttime. It's easier to see. Lower our seat down. And set our HUD to nav. And we're good. Once our engines are up and running.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Take the chocks out and we roll.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Kutasi, Ford, 444. Request takeoff.
I didn't even hit that button, but okay. Guess we can kind of come in and drop the 105s off. Yeah. The rest will be CCIP drops. You can drop the CB97 CCRP, but they tend to drift off target unless you drop them early and kind of know the wind direction with it, because it'll blow your little bomblets off. It is suggested to CCIP drop them, which get way more accurate, more speed on them, you know, stuff like that. If you CCRP drop them via GPS or whatever, then they tend to just kind of come off the plane and float down in the general direction of where that target, where you release them. It gives you a good release point, but it's in the general area of where that target is, and they do a good job of hitting it, but if it's windy at all, it'll blow them right off target. They're not guiding themselves there. Bounce. Rotate. Hold it. Oh, there she goes. Let her get off the ground a little bit here. We're a little heavy, but it's okay. Turn towards target. Yep, and we kind of trim her out a little bit here just to get an idea of what we need. And then you can go straight into, there it is. Autopilot holds or whatever you want to the target, so. Gates about to. And there we go. We are riding out. Hey, Melvin. What's it there, boy? Tell me what you doing. What are you doing? Melvin. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Come here, little Tato. Come here, little Melvin. Come on. Come on. She's too fat. Just too fat to get up here and look around. What are you doing? Are you fat? Just being a little girl? Okay, see you later. Weirdo. Oh, look, the helicopter targets are down there. Bah. Heavy on. Helicopter targets. For whatever. We have a down pilot target. Where's he at? There he is out there. Technically a simulated down pilot for choppers to go and rescue. We should have visual by now. Let's see. TGP, slave it. Oop, it's behind that hill right there. Not quite there yet. It's 20 miles out, so. It is slaved to the target though. So we just kind of hold what we got here. Just be able to start seeing some of them here. Yeah, you can see them out there. Little black spots. These are harder to see, but yeah, they're there. I got them split over a hill there. That'll be our first target there. Our first little crossover right there. We're just heading in altitude hold at 9,000. Try this thing out a little bit. There we go. There's our line. Just ride it out. Just like that. Obviously we're going after these guys down here. Some CB-105 cluster. Drop one there, we'll roll out, come back in and drop the other one via GPS. Or we can drop one, zoom out with the TGP, find another target, and have time to drop another. Depending on your altitude and your speed, a lot of times you do have time to drop more than one. So yeah, we should have time to drop more than one, I would think. We'll drop one and then we'll kind of, like I said, we'll roll out or probably go straight back and then drop another one. So, and then we go to bomb camp. Always fun. It's always good to stay hydrated when you're doing this kind of stuff. It takes it out of you, you know? Alright, stay as best we can there. Now, mustache. 1 minute and 20 seconds, according to our HUD here. Up here. So, 1 minute, 20 seconds, or 15, 14, come down 6 miles up here. That'll drop down on this line, and then we get a man release, man rail here. That's when you can send it. Five miles. Four miles.
Warning, autopilot.
Aligning degrees, they went to sleep on me there. Always make sure they're not asleep. And we got a man release, we're gonna go ahead and pickle one. I'm gonna come over here, try and get another one off. Looks like we can, both are out. an altitude hold. Go bunking. See them both right there. First one's out. Second one's out. Good, 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 good. Now we go CCI. Pick our seat up a little bit here so we can see the pipper. And come back in. Looks like someone got away right here.
Warning, autopilot.
So, GTIP, we're going to be coming in super angled here. Can't ever see that pipper. There it is. It's way down there.
Pull up, pull
out.
up.
Good shot at. You almost really want to be straight up and down. Like, it is unreal how far. There they go. Have to be just like up in the air, coming straight down on the target. A lot of people use the Stuka reference. You treat it like a Stuka bomber, and that's how you come in with them. I hear ya. Basically, you come in, flip over, and pull to the target. A lot better sight picture for the most part. Out of the throttle, and we're gonna point straight down at these guys as much as we can here.
Pull up, pull up.
One away, two away.
Pull up, pull up.
Looks like they hit. For the most part. God, that CCIP is just a pain in the butt, man. Maverick time it is. Maverick time it is. Gimbal has rolled. We're gonna pull that back. Zoom all the way out with it, obviously. Try and come in here. I hear ya. one here. Too close. Too close. Mavericks have a 8-mile shoot radius. But the problem with the Mavericks is they're hard to use, you know, and that goes with any aircraft. 16s, UH-60, C-1, or not C-130s, but not UH-60, 16s and A10s. Jeez, what am I doing? They're hard to use, so for a lot of people, it's hard to acquire and do and find and shoot multiple times on one run-in. I will attest for that. It is difficult. So we're gonna try again here. You can see where our TGP is looking, right there. So we can kind of put it onto a target if we want to, right there. And that way, when we roll back in, should be on something. Don't have to worry about lining up as much. We are 7 miles out here. Look at that. Looks like we're on a little tank down there. Go ahead and slave that map over. As we're spinning. And we're gonna rifle that one off. My Maverick just locked onto my Maverick. That was funny. And you know, again in here, I'm just looking around, kind of in the HUD, kind of between the Maverick camera, trying to find something to lock onto as I'm rolling in. But it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. Jeez. Looks like those are shacking. They'd be shacking. Still got one left here. Alright. And I was using the map camera, like I said, the whole time to lock onto those. Just kind of looking through it, looking for white hot targets, whatever, maybe try to TMS up on them, trying to lock them. The whole time kind of coasting in while trying to follow the airplane and all that stuff. So it's meh. It's okay. Rack, jettison, here we go. Stat page. And laser guided rockets it is. Plenty of targets out there. Back to the TGP now, so we can kind of look back and find one for ourselves. Let's go with this guy. That'll be our next target. Again, we still have gun, so spending all these munitions and still got the gun, still solid on that point. Alright, so laser is on. Swing it in. Doubt we're going to be getting more than one rocket off at a time here. Rockets out. What we want to do after this is kind of move this thing around. That rocket looks like it's tracking. It's a good hit on that. Really didn't kill him though. Put another one down. Definitely didn't kill him. Since we're running in here. Yikes. Ow. Ow. That hurts. Why you hate me? Are those alive? One in there that's alive. Sheesh. Engines are good. No master cautions. Looks like a superficial. Yikes. Let's get this guy right here. Oh, my TGP moved. Shot out of it.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
I see you back there. Oh no, I shot him off too far. Damn. Well, I risk it. Still have to be semi-close to what you're looking at to get those rockets to do their thing.
Pull up, pull up.
Ooh.
Altitude, altitude.
Don't be mean. Shooting at me. It's like I was shooting at them or something.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Oh, jeez.
Altitude, altitude.
Still good. Still good. Looks like those guys hit my tail, so we still have engines, we still have everything. We're gonna finish this out. And we still have 700 rounds, so I'm not gonna let these guys win. We're gonna empty our plane whether we live or die. We're gonna back out early.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
I just don't think my gun is doing anything to those tanks. It's unbelievable. Get in there.
Pull up, pull up.
Just
Altitude,
doesn't feel like I'm
altitude.
doing anything to him. Interesting. Maybe they're bugged. Should definitely be doing some sort of damage to them. 200 rounds left. Just send it all into one of them and see what happens. Maybe two.
Pull up, pull up.
Nothing. Wow. That's
Altitude,
impressive.
altitude.
Good for you. We're Winchester. There's our final rack. Put her on the nav. Put her back home. Kentucky. So, whew. Do some trimming. Yikes. What's that I see? Interesting. Well, my rule of thumb is you have it open or available.
Warning,
do it.
autopilot.
That's what we want to do. That's our guy right there. Let's see his path compared to ours here. So we're flying directly at him. He's going to be making our right turn. So if we kind of bank into him a little bit here, the benefit of the doubt, he'll come right across our nose. He is out right there. So, and he's doing funny stuff over the mountains. So. Cut him off and meet up with him. Overlord. Overlord. Now we need this radio on. Boom. He's going to be Shell 791. Yeah, he's going to cross right there, so we'll go ahead and call him. Wrong menu. Tanker. Shell.
Shell 791 Ford 444. Request rejoin. Shell 791 Ford 444. Request rejoin.
Ford 444, Shell 791. Proceed to pre-contact at 12,000 at 190.
Kill our speed. We're coming right across this path here. He is right there. We're going to kill our speed and cut to his path. Get our speed back here. And there we go. Oop. We're going to try and meet up with this guy here. Should be cutting right across the front of him, I think. Yep, it will be. We're kind of going to cut across his nose and then do a right thing back to him, so we'll let him come to us. Here he is, doing low flyer crap through the mountains that he's not supposed to do. Unknown. Right there. We're about to run into a mountain. Pour ourselves some fuel. We'll let this ad break run out because by the time it does, we'll be on the tanker. So it'll be perfect timing. He is. We do have damage to us, but we should be okay. He's going the opposite direction. Flew too far. It's a game of tag with these people. Derek Coon. Hi. There he is. See him right there. What's he doing? Coming straight across in front of us? I think he is. Let's see if we can't get with him here. And we're going to bank into him now. Derek Coon. What a guy. Just a stand-up fellow. Whoa. Come on. There he is. Go ahead and get our door open here. We're just gonna start doing this. Think our throttle's up. We gotta worry about them. Doors open.
Ready, pre-contact.
Turn pre-contact.
Lock that. Berwick. Want to see the most wild carrier landing? I'm always down for a good, crazy landing. Let me guess. You did it in a 16? Tried. It's hard. Huh. No hook. Going nice and slow then.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
We're clear to contact. Nose gear KO'd the forward. As long as you stuck the landing, that's all that matters. Alright, here we come. Doors open, obviously. Got your message. I will look at it here in just a second. Let me ride this stallion real quick. I feel like tonight's not gonna be a good night. I don't feel confident this evening. Well, I don't feel very. I usually feel okay coming up the tanker. Tonight I'm kind of sweaty. I don't know what it is. I think I can do it. 6,200 pounds. That's 6,000 pounds. So we gotta ride it for a minute here. But maybe it's 50-50, really. In reality. That's if this tanker doesn't decide to do some crazy shit. We'll see. Yeah, it is growing. I actually got rated earlier by the Warthog Project guy from YouTube. I don't know if you've ever seen his stuff. He rated me with like 40, and guess because I was the only one flying an A10, you know, not many streamers fly it, and they did stick around, which is their own prerogative, but a bunch of them did, so I'm proud of that. You know, got a pretty consistent viewer base at this point.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Now, see, Panic, I was right where you are not that long ago, and then out of nowhere it just explodes. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, but it will. Panic, yours is coming. Especially, you know, we keep raiding each other. The raids are the big one. The raids, people are like, oh yeah, you know, we're raiding someone, and then it'll be like, ooh, I kind of want to watch this guy too, and you'll get a follow, and you know, most of my stuff, a majority of my followers and everything else were from Berwick raiding me, so. But yeah, it comes, it'll always be overnight too for Panic. Like, he's gonna build this 100+ following and subscribers, and he's just be like, shit, I don't know what to do now. You know, it's like, it comes out of nowhere, and he's turning. That's always joyous. He's turning. He's turning. Oh, too much. Ride it. Come on, man. Break here. Come on. What? Yeah. My hands are so sweaty. Oh, so sweaty. I'm fighting this thing. Come on. Easy. Get out of that turn, please, sir. Thank you. You understand you're giving a plane fuel right now, and I know you have a route to fly, but dang on. Woo. He's still turning, and he comes out of the turn. Okay. Hold on to it. if this stick wasn't metal, I would have already crushed it by now. I'm squeezing it so hard. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Level out, dude. Killing these smalls. Almost there, almost full load here. Just gotta ride that bull. Yeah, it's
Transfer complete.
it's
Disconnect.
actually sweating. Whew. It just takes you just gotta do it. And I know it's not blowing stuff up. It's not blowing things up, it's not doing the usual what DCS is, but even in your own time, that refueling, that practice, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. That way when you come to stream, you can hit it and not have to worry about it. Oh man. Oh, sweaty. Alright, I'm gonna trim back out, fuel door's closed, and took a full load there. No pun intended. See you later. Whew, I'm getting better with the 10. I was really bad with it before, like disconnecting and reconnecting and stuff like that, but now I can kind of fight it, you know, for the most part. Again, the 16 is much easier to refuel. Even though you can't see the boom, it's just a smoother airplane. This thing is just all over the place constantly. So, yeah, you're constantly squeezed, you know, like I said, my hands are sweaty, and you're constantly squeezed on that stick, just kind of keeping the smallest movements you can, but still having to move. And it's a pucker, especially if you're new to it, from like hitting the tanker, and then it becomes a pucker for staying on the tanker and keeping those movements small, not overdoing it, and getting the PO, the pilot induced oscillation stuff, and it probably wasn't a good time then. I'm watching the clip now while I'm flying there. Just go. Holy, jeez, the left to right is unbelievable. Brakes, 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 brakes. Oh. Quite impressive, sir. I mean, whew. That whew. That was a tight landing. I don't think it gets much closer than that, honestly. Like that, you were as close as physically possible in this game. Again, if the ship would have been moving forward, you would have slid right off of it. But I've done that. Your rotor pedals, the backs of them comes off the ground because you're just pressing so hard, trying to stop, but it's all she's got. That's funny. That's crazy, dude. What a landing. Yeah, I panicked. That lull of like the 30, 40 followers to more than that, it'll be there, and then out of nowhere it's just boom. You know, you got 100 plus. And it got to the point I think every night I was streaming, I'd put in a handful of hours, and I was about a follower a night, maybe two, which is awesome, you know, and I still kind of am here and there. But also you come to this lull where, you know, I'm at so many followers and I get rated and stuff all the time, which is, again, awesome. But also you come to a lull of people following you. Like they'll come in, they'll watch, they won't follow or whatever. Which, you know, do your thing, brother. I'm here to fly. I mean, if you're interested, you know, you'll stick around. If not, find someone you like watching, because that's what Twitch is for. You know, finding, if you, let's say you don't really want to dive into the game or learn it or buy your own equipment and everything like that, that's what Twitch is for. You can watch people sim. And if I'm not your cup of tea, then there are plenty more out there, i.e. Panic, Berwick, Warthog Project Guy, you know, Wing Zero is another streamer. There's a handful of people in this community that stream it consistently. A lot of them are VR, so they don't really like talk or chat or do that kind of stuff, but you know, to each their own. MSN one Tase. And again, we are still damaged, so we took fire. That was mainly my fault. I was getting frisky with the gun runs, but here we come. I'll go ahead and turn that HIMX off because I don't need it. You can kind of look out there free of obstructed view anyway. Dive down. Bleeding some speed a little quicker than what we're doing. Closing those. Go ahead and put flaps down full because I will forget them. Flaps are in full. Here we come. Runway should be swinging around the HUD here any second. Not too aggressive. Here we go. And speed brakes for some level of speed here. Once those flaps come down, 180 knots, then we'll go ahead and throw that gear down and we'll rudder into the runway. We'll keep a straight path right here. And they should come down any second. Any second. There they go. Pip's going up, gear's coming down. That's my whole thing, like when your flaps come down, that little airplane pip in the middle here, I call it a pip. If the pip goes up, that means your flaps are coming down. And so if pip goes up, flaps coming down and gear's coming down. Same time. A little bit of a steep approach here. It's all good though. Rudder any way we need to go. Give you a little bird's eye view. Put it on those strappy lines.
Altitude, altitude.
I hear you, but my gear's down. Oh, thank God they didn't blow my tires out. Otherwise, we were coming in gear up. $150 knots. Go ahead and kill it. Nice and easy here. Flare, obviously. Get rid of flare. Boom. Speed brake's full. And we're done. Made it back alive. After targets and refuel. Whew. Yeah. Berwick, if you're still in here, I need to get you on the, I need to get you in to my server with the 16, and we need to get you refueling. I know you can fly the plane, but we got to get you refueling. You gotta have that skill in your repertoire. Well, we've refueled the 10. We've blown a bunch of stuff up this evening. Guess the only thing left to do is to go rescue a down pilot and an H-60. See time on everything. So, if you guys are here for the 10 content specifically, I think I'm pretty much done with the 10 content. I'm going to switch to the H60 now and keep myself somewhat coherent in the seat of that thing. Dynamic Kutase. And then we're going to go 60. We are going to load it though. We're going to put some miniguns, some rockets on there. Put a library. Oh, I added a bunch of libraries. That's right. Should have a bunch of libraries in there. Navy, Army, Air Force Rescue. Sure. I'm Air Force, so gotta do the Air Force Rescue. Even though it says Army on it. Yeah, whatever. Still works the same. Still flies, right? I think. I don't know. Alright, so those will go there. Alright. This is super simple. So on, and on. APU. Simple startup. Want APU air and fuel boost. Put these to direct fuel flow. AP gens up, so we'll just basically start 1, start 2. Let them spool up just a little bit here. And over for 1. Over for 2. Go and turn all of our stuff on. Need that right this second. Engines are coming up. Chaff flare. So here's our whirlpools at. That's our chaff flare panel, gun system, fuel. There's a rocket panel, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Bottles are going up. Guns work. We have a lot of rockets. Let's go pick this fella up. Doors work. So parking brake is not set, so we're just gonna hold the brakes. We're gonna give her some business here. Nice and easy. Look at me go. We're good. Nice and easy. We're heavy, so Got all those rocket pods on there. A little bit more here. Go ahead and test fire. Guns work. And rockets work. Smoke straight ahead out there. We're off. Radar searching. Give her all the torque and all the speed here. All right, trim's up. Cruising now. Semi-autopilot usable, but it's mostly just like a trim setting. Like you set the trim kind of where you're pointed or what you're doing, push a button and it kind of holds it there. Not necessarily the autopilot, but better than manhandling the thing the whole time, you know. Right now we're climbing an altitude just a touch. Point the nose down. We'll hit that trim button and it'll keep us there. Should hold us, and now we're dropping an altitude. So it's kind of like a constant rodeo of all that stuff. Guns still work. Should be coming up on that smoke. There he is. Never hurts to get a little flight in on your other aircraft that you fly, so might as well get one in before we get off for the evening. A little sortie. Ooh, a mustache. Ugh, it holds everything. Jeez. We are approaching Mars, so we're gaining altitude. Time to go down. Set our higher marker to 1,000. Real quick here. Cruising though. Coming for you, brother. We're full tilt. I think tomorrow, I'll be off work late tomorrow, so I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow, and Wednesday I work night shifts, so I don't think I'll be streaming, but I will be streaming, well, I'll stream Wednesday night, I guess. I'm going to have to work the next day, but just depends really, and I need to Stream a little F-16 stuff, you know. I've kind of been neglecting my F-16. So, start going forward here and descending a little bit. Real fast. It's actually a pretty simple helicopter to fly, for the most part. Okay, here's our crashed A10. Our pilot out there. Thought I saw a shark in the water down there. We're booking it. So now we want to start using up on that collective and just kind of backing off our speed here. As we approach our target zone. Feet back on the pedals. It's nice and easy. Everything with these is nice and easy. Completing our speed. That's our guy. Pretty well bled down. Still bleeding a little bit of it here. Coming off on that collective, keeping that torque down a little bit. Don't want to start dropping too fast, but we do need to descend. So, and we're going to move forward. Complete stop. Damn, we hit it perfect. Too early though. Try and maintain this balance here. Get our trim button so it's easier on our stick. We are still very heavy, so we have to remember that as we come in here. Give her a little bit. See our pilot there. Slightest of amounts do a lot. I should have trimmed it. Frig. So we gotta do a go around. Shouldn't have trimmed it because now our stabilator is trimmed down and we have no pullback. Come on. There we go. Please. And we're gonna crash. Perfect flight the whole way there. Like, who's that? That's somebody. Aiken? Gosh, that's frustrating. Oh, it's frustrating. I don't know. I think it's a trim thing. Like as I started to slow down and I got stable, I trimmed it, and then I can't move the helicopter around. So I think you're only supposed to trim, like if you're getting close to your like during flight, not while you're slow. Buddy. Hi. Let's try this again. This time we just go blow shit up. Pilot's gonna have to do without. bleeding some speed off here. Now I'm getting to a stall point here where I can't. Okay. I'll figure it out. One more pass, then we're gonna go land and call it for the evening. mechanics in here. But I am about to shut the server down here in just a second. Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
I figured it out.
I see that. I see it. And if I can see it, then you figured it out. Nice.
What's that? What's up? Oh, those are the gifts, the baggies? So, why isn't my nose wheel steering engaged?
No worky?
No, it's binded. It's not activating.
Interesting.
Did I mess something up?
Not for nose wheel. You should have nose wheel, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, she ain't engaging.
It might be a bug or something with that at one specific airplane. I'm about to land, and I was gonna hop off here in just a minute anyway.
Yep.
But I'm glad you got the skins working. Now we can put the same skins on and fly around. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better go to bed for work tomorrow.
Yep. Same with me.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just stay on here all night and be a degenerate.
Yeah, I was messing around with it. I wanted to see if it would pop up, and it populated.
So
three
now,
skins.
if we have the same skins, we can see them on each other, basically. So I can see, like, I just have two Gearplane, I can see that Punisher skin. So now you'll be able to see mine as well. So
Yeah, so the next time you're on, and I'm not learning with wings with the Apache, I definitely want to get the system bound for the AC-130.
Okay.
I could not get the zoom on my the paddle for the zoom that's on the A10. I couldn't get that bound on the AC-130.
So, like your cockpit zoom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you everything I have bound, which is pretty much everything you're going to need to fly it and shoot and do all that crap. I probably won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be on Wednesday night. So.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, I'm on nights, kind of night shift this week, so I'm just I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll be on Wednesday night. It'll be a little bit later. It'll be like probably 8 o'clock before I even get on, but I'll be on Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll be on as well, so.
And 4. All right, Broham. You have a good night.
You too, brother. Alrighty, later. landed it. Nice. Whew. Still make you sweat, no matter what. Alright. Well, appreciate you guys tuning in. I know that last little bit. Thank you, Peppa, for the tune in there. I was just hopping off, so appreciate the tune in and everybody stopping by and doing stuff and being just absolute beautiful people. We'll see you guys in a couple days. Like I said, we got work, but you know, real life catches up to you. So appreciate it.